When I started to make work about my identity and making work about Chinatown, a place that is so special to me, like, I think that's where my work like really clicked. It's been going through this like really like long and like really interesting process where like I'm starting to really talk about how communities are built and how important they are to being able to like have this like healing path. I like to think about materiality. So one of the things that I felt was the most like pivotal pieces for me was I made these glass dumplings, and I think I'm a really like process-based person, and so like I really miss my grandmother, and she was someone who helped raise me, and so like trying to honor her and how she showed her love was like through food, and so like I think food has become a really huge part of my practice and how food is made and how it's a community builder. So when I first started to like work with glass, like the physical like motions and actions of like making these things that my grandmother like made hundreds and thousands of was like really emotional for me, and something that I really like to do as like this is how she shows her love and this is how I show my love in a different way and in a different process. This piece is called The Things They Carried, and it was put together in 2018 for my BFA show at Cornish, and it's just a collection of found items and objects from my family's past, all in a suitcase that they used to bring over from Hong Kong. I think that this piece just really fit in with this theme of labor that I really like to work with. I think even bringing it back, like I just deinstalled it from Coca, and like the process of even just carrying this large suitcase that's really awkward and uncomfortable just like really puts into perspective like these things that they really did bring with them and the things that they decided to choose and bring with them from Hong Kong. I feel like, you know, objects carry so much narrative with them, and a lot of objects are really culturally significant, and so I love using found objects as part of my practice, but also like recreating those objects themselves. So I'm going back to that piece that I did with the glass dumplings, and what it means to transform the materiality and really emphasizing like the fragility but permanence of it, and so like subverting like what it means to have, you know, just this piece of food rather than something that isn't as ephemeral. I think it's just been a lot of like internal struggle, like because I think the Asian American diasporic experience is like a very like where you're in a very like liminal space where you're generally like not American enough, or like, you know, too Asian for America and too American for like your motherland, and I think I was like really in this process in the beginning of my artwork and practice. It was like, what does it mean to be like part this and part that? And then I think what changed for me and what really blossomed out of that was when I realized that like it doesn't have to fit into boxes. Like there aren't any boxes, and like I can create my own story, and like that's what I'm doing.